What is happening, everybody? What's occurring? Let me just cut this music out.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Evening all. How's it going? So apologies for the late start. It was all on me. I'm, as many of you may know, but I know Nimble knows, we've been working like non-stop to try and get my daughter's room decorated for Christmas as part of a Christmas present, kind of surprise. And we've just, everything is an issue. We bought a set of drawers and a tall boy chest of drawers, and we put the tall boy chest of drawers together, and they weren't even cheap ones. You know, I didn't do IKEA. We did like proper premium ones. Putting them all together, all the drawers were all wonky and stuff, and you can make some adjustments, but it's just like, it just don't look right. I'm thinking, for what we paid, this shouldn't be like this. And you had to tap all your own holes for the screws as well. I'm thinking, they're normally pre-tapped when you buy furniture. So anyway, there was that, and then we put the sideboard together, and one of the drawers that did have pre-tapped holes, they'd put them in the wrong place. So you couldn't line the drawer up, which meant the drawer was completely useless. So the whole thing, and of course, we bought it from like Habitat through Argos, and we've tried to phone, and they're basically saying, you know, even though we've taken all these pieces, put everything together, taken all the cardboard, recycled it, they're like, oh, you got to take it back in to get it replaced, and then bring another one and rebuild it all. I'm like,
great.
What if the same thing happens? All I need to do is swap out one part. Anyway, it's just a nightmare. So there was that. Just everything we've tried to do, there's been some kind of problem. We had shelves we ordered, so I put all the brackets up and everything. Great. Unpack the shelves to put them up. I guess in where the guy dropped the box at the door or whatever, it's taking a pounding. Even though it was well wrapped up, one of the corners of the shelves and on the bottom was just fucking all crunched up. So just like, and it's not the, oh, well, I can just, you know, message them and they can get a replacement sent out, which will probably be after Christmas now. And then, but it's the fact that you can't do anything, so you can't finish it. So that's one thing. So, do you know what I mean? And just, I don't know. When you're playing with time like
that, mate, that sort of stuff, in it. Cause like you say, it's I know. Half the time things aren't right, and then customer service is always shite.
Well, this was the only one day we had to get it all like done and finished. The majority of the job's done because we've been doing a little bit after or before work where we can. And you know, I'm working now every day after today, working every day till Christmas. So it's like whatever I haven't been able to get done, it's before and after. So it's just been a ball ache. And we put ourselves in this situation where we're trying to rush for time or push for time or whatever. But especially working in retail, that was obviously an error. But no, I don't know. It's just, so I was keeping an eye on the time, and then next thing I know, it was like 10 to, and I was like, shit. And then we'd started piling stuff into this room from her room because I was chiseling a piece off the top of her door frame. And when I was doing that, there was dust going everywhere. So I said, right, move everything. So we moved everything out of the room. And it meant we couldn't get into this room. So joke, man, joke. But anyway, I'm here. I'm alive, and it's a wonderful day. So who is out there in the chat?
Oh,
Paddy's out there.
Back.
Nimble's out there. Ultra's out there. Hoda's out there. Good evening. Hope everyone is having a great day. Make sure to smash that like button. Yeah, please do. Smash the like and subscribe if you haven't. I lost a subscriber today. It was really sad. I've only gained one in the last like 6 weeks. And I lost one today.
I haven't had one in... I rarely get them, to be honest. I think I'm on 142 now, but it's just so difficult, isn't it? Yeah. So if you are listening, please go subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. I mean,
yeah, do it. Normally,
a lot better than 142.
Yeah, I normally put I haven't had a chance to put the description in the bottom.
Just search Nimble Saucepan, guys. There's not many of us. There really isn't many. But otherwise, it's Friday. This is the last Friday before Christmas. I hope everybody in the chat is feeling festive. I know I am. I'm sort of on different ends of the working wavelength to Mark. Cool Hand's still grafting. I'm broke up now till the 5th of Jan. So I'm living the absolute dream, mate. I've been saving a few Lego sets here and there. I've actually had a bit of a backlog, and it's an exciting time for me. It's the only time of the year I actually get time off. So, happy days. Yeah, but I suppose around this, I normally shut down. Like when you break up from work, you normally just your mind switches off, doesn't it? And you're just knackered. But I feel pretty good. So buzzing, and got a fantastic Lego set so far.
Oh, you started already?
It's just a pair of legs, but what a pair, eh? What a cracking pair.
Yeah. I thought you were going to bust it on this stream.
Well, I started, I did start tonight. I started about, I don't know, just over an hour ago.
Well. Sorry for saying. How the other half live, eh, guys?
Yeah.
So you'll be going back after taking it, the day of, or after taking your decorations down. That's great.
To be fair, I'll probably I normally take my decorations down New Year's Day. For me,
really?
For me, New Year's Day is the sign where it's like, I'm a bit miserable. I feel a bit like a misery arse now. It's New Year. I'm still off for a few days, but I just need to, Christmas spirit sort of gone. I go a bit grinchy after New Year's Eve. The tree starts to do me head in because I start to think, it's Christmas now. Christmas done now. I want all this stuff out of the way, because Christmas is bloody love Christmas. Don't get me wrong, bloody love it. But the amount of tat you end up with by the end of it, and like Christmas cards and stuff that you don't have the room to put up anyway.
Yeah,
I just want it gone. I just want it gone. But no need to worry about that anyway. Got bloody ages and still got Christmas to come. So
it's funny actually, because I've people have asked me and stuff or whatever, not necessarily people I work with, and certainly not my parents or anything like that, because they understand. But I remember chatting to somebody before, just off the cuff, I don't know who it was, and they were like, "Oh, if you," and I was like, "Oh yeah, our decorations are still up." And this was I want to say the 10th of January, and they were like, "You shouldn't still have them up." And I was like, "But I've barely seen them." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I've got to take mine down. I get sick of the sight of them. After about 3 days, I get sick." I said, "Yeah, because you spend all day at home looking at them because you're off work." I don't even put my Christmas tree. I got my Christmas tree on. I don't even, for the first 3 weeks it was up. I don't even remember seeing it, because I was getting into work, going straight to bed. Or even if I wasn't putting the Christmas tree lights on, because within an hour I was switching them back off to go to bed. And
well, what you should do is you should put your tree up earlier in the year, like I do. I put my tree up in November. I did,
but it does. Yeah, well, we did ours kind of last week in November, but the reason we don't put it up, and the reason why it wouldn't make any difference even if we put it up, is because for me, busy time is kind of end of September, October, November. It's only sort of now, this week, that it starts quieting down, or it would have if we weren't decorating my daughter's room. We would have been just kind of coasting now with work, and getting to enjoy it a little bit. So, and bearing in mind as well, even though I'm flat out before Christmas, I'm also only have the same amount of time off over Christmas that I would any other normal week. So I'll have 2 days for Christmas. I'll have 2 days the following week, New Year's week, which is the same as what I have any other day of the week. So out of every 7 days, I get 2 days off. So
yeah.
I won't spend any more time looking at it than I would any other time. So even if I'd put it in October, I'd be looking at the Christmas tree as little as I will be over Christmas. And that's the bit that a lot of people don't kind of grasp. So I'm like, we usually have a week off, kind of middle of January, and that's our Christmas usually, because
I'm with you.
We got time off, we got nothing going on, we got nothing to spend on, nowhere to go, nobody to see, no preparation to do, and obviously, generally nothing else to do. And then we'll take our Christmas tree down usually the end of that week, but that's the week we actually get to sit and enjoy it as well, and watch like Christmas movies and like eat treats and stuff like that, because every other day of the week we're coming home, whether it's Christmas Eve or the day after Boxing Day and any other day in between, we're coming home from work, slapping in food, eating it, doing whatever housework needs doing, going to bed, getting up.
Yeah.
So there's that as well. Like I said, I think a lot of people, even the people who know that I'm busy up until Christmas, busier than most people, they don't realize that it's not like I'm busy, but then I get my Christmas off just later after a busy period. I don't get one either, full stop kind of thing. So
swings and roundabouts, isn't it, mate?
It is, absolutely. So, but Mav's out there. How's it going, Mav? Hey, Mav, I didn't actually get a chance to watch the ACOB Christmas special. It's weird, actually, because every year they normally kind of invite like loads of people from your community to come on, and then they just have like an open forum at the end where everybody joins. And I was lucky enough to be invited on it last year. I think mainly because they knew I was about and I was streaming like mad. So like time meant nothing to me, but also with the huge time difference. But also they did have so I was on the show for a good couple of hours, but yeah, this year they didn't sort of do that the same. I mean, they did have like a handful of different people on, which was great, and it was great to see Mav was on the ACOB show. But yeah, they didn't do that kind of big sort of festive thing, which in some ways is pretty good, because that's what we're planning to do. And I again wanted to kind of do something different to other people, so. But I've been quite specific with it, and I've just invited people who've been a guest on the show throughout the year. So that invitation.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you had a chance to reply, Mav. I know
Mav's reels on Insta have been really good.
Yeah. Paddy, I know you replied, so thanks for letting us know, Sarah. And I know Nimble's obviously going to be hosting it with us. But Mav, if you get a chance to pop on, it would be amazing to get you on. I'm doing like half-hour slots. Some people might. I think we did something very similar last year, but a bit more low-key, and a few people popped on and off, a little bit like the Cold Fusion streams. The difference is this will be like kind of get a group in at a time, 6 or 7 people in at a time, or maybe less, 4 or 5, because I've invited a lot. So that it works out. If everybody says yes, I think there's going to be like 6 people per half-hour time slot, but I don't think everyone will.
Have you had any others?
Well, with us with 4 of us hosting for most of the time, and then let's say we get 4, they'll have 8 people on screen, which is manageable. And then it'll just be kind of go around the room. We'll have some set Christmas questions or Lego-based questions.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like, a little bit of chit chat. And then, as the next lot pile in or start kind of appearing in the green room, we'll start saying goodbye to people, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I'm not going to over plan it. Because that is all the planning that's going into that side of things. And I'm creating some stuff so visually it looks good. So like the background and all the rest of it. But apart from that, there's no kind of set plan for the show. Like we're not going to be doing a tier list or any of that bollocks. It'll just be because the conversation should hopefully flow with a constant stream of different people. But yeah, so far I've had about 4 or 5, maybe 6 get back, but I also haven't checked Instagram for the last like 3 or 4 hours. So
fair enough.
So yeah, let me know. I believe I shared it with you, Mav. I should have sent it to you on Instagram. I think I went through meticulously and made sure I checked, but there's always going to be some people. And I haven't sent the invitation to Nappy Buffalo yet, but that's purely because I need to reword it because he doesn't celebrate Christmas. But yeah, I just popped onto Instagram now and there's a few more replies, so that'll be good. I'll get into them shortly. I just want to check.
Says he'll come on 4 till 6, which
there you go. Yeah, let me know. Anytime 4 to 6. Yeah. You didn't respond yet. That's fine. Just get back to me on Instagram, mate, because I'm going to forget that. But it's half-hour time slots. Just bear in mind, guys, anybody watching this on replay or watching it now, that the time slots I put were in UK time. You should have worked that out, really, because earlier on in the message I put we're going to be doing 9 till 1 UK time, and then what that is in Eastern. So then at the bottom, then the slots are 9:30 running until 1. So yeah, but have a little look, see what you can do, or which suits you, or even if there's a couple that suit you, just in case we have a few people who can and can't. But everybody who's responded so far has said yes. But we have had a few people who do the old like. So they've just liked the comment. And I'm just like, okay, so, and I get that with certain things. If somebody sends you a meme or a video or whatever, that's what you're going to do, right? But when it's like, you're invited to something, and there's a question in terms of if you can come, let me know what time. So when they just do a like, I'm like, have they really read it? But it could be that you're just like, look, I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, it might be one of them, mate. They can't give you an answer just yet. But
well, I'm terrible, see, because I know if I did that, once I'd read it, I'd forget to go back and look at it again. So what I do is if I see a message and I haven't got time to fully respond to it, I just don't read it at all, because then it'll stay bold, if that makes sense. But
I don't know, with my messages, you always react to it and then will send me like a 20-minute voice note, probably like a few hours later.
Yeah, well, that's different because that's on WhatsApp. So, yeah, I tend to, yeah, it's different. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. But I think with that, I'll always remember. Whereas with something like this, where I've got like fucking hundreds of messages coming in and out, it's going to be hard. But
no, fair enough.
Good. Just reply, lol. I'm even going to wash my hair. Nice and clear. Yeah, you're right. No, look, obviously, I'm quite patient with people, so I don't expect that because that's what I would do, then that's what works for everybody else. So, but it is what it is. I just know that there's people out there in the past who've just liked it or whatever, and then like time has gone past, and afterwards they've gone, oh, when is this again? And I'm like, oh, it was last week. I'm like, sorry, I completely forgot to get back to you on it. And I'm like, okay, you snooze, you lose. So what are you building? You're going for the C3PO, yeah?
Yeah, I got this on a banging deal. It was like, I think like 44% off on Amazon, and I had like a 25 quid voucher as well. So I think I actually only spent like 45 quid on it.
Damn.
Mm.
Hey, well done, Mav. Thank you, mate. No pressure, anyway. And see if I can get Keith and Brick Bear on as well. Our most recent, is he our most recent guest? Yeah, I think it. Oh Christ!
No, Crimson Toaster was.
Sorry, shout out to Crimson, but Brick Rich 007 was our most recent. Our last but one guest, and he responded like straight away and said, "Yeah, me and Brick Bob locked in." So
nice.
Gonna get Brick Bob back on as well, so that'd be amazing. But yeah, if we can get Keith and Brick Bear on as well, that'd be sweet.
It'd be cool for me because a lot of these people I haven't been on to meet them either. Like Mav, we've interacted on Instagram quite a few times, and I've never spoke to him on a stream. Same as Sarah.
Right, yeah, because I forget because obviously I'm here every week, pretty much. I forget which ones you and here on. So, right, okay. So the episodes they were on, you weren't in for. Oh no, actually, no. Sarah was on a Cold Fusion, so it probably was while you were off. But Mav was an episode, yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I have missed my fair share. Quite, I don't know. I feel like I've been on every show lately, but then I haven't. I've actually missed a few. I know I missed last week, definitely. I think it's because we've been doing the Friday stream. It sort of messes with my my mind, like my schedule in my head. I feel like I've been on the show, but it's this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
Hey!
Hello, mate.
Well, I missed the last 20 minutes. So technical diffs.
It's all right.
No. Yeah, it's not the usual show anyway, mate. It's just a build a stream like in a chat.
I just wanted to fucking jump on.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah, carry on. Gonna build something? Or?
I'm saving. I was going to start building the Black Pearl. I'm going to save that. But because it will take me forever to build something anyway. So why not build?
Do you know what? I've just fucking noticed something.
An overpriced box.
Nice. I just noticed something. So Nimble is sporting the Padawan Lord of the Boys t-shirt. Padawan is sporting the Cool Hand Luke. And I've got the Nimble Saucepan t-shirt.
Is there a Nimble Saucepan? Oh, fucking!
It's a fuck. I won't.
We need like a Bluestone t-shirt. We're going hard.
That would be like proper stroking each other's egos. But yeah, nice, mate. Nice. I like it. That's what I should put out. Everybody who's going to be on the stream gotta be wearing a. Well, not everybody, because not everyone has got one, but anybody who can come on the Christmas stream wear a Cool Hand t-shirt. That'd be funny as fuck.
I've already booked in for. I said to Sam, I'm on tonight. I'm on Saturday, and I'm on Sunday. So deal with it.
Yeah.
It's one of them, and it's Christmas. It's time for Lego streams, isn't it?
Yeah. What, Saturday? What are you doing Saturday? Oh, fucking Ostif thing, isn't it?
So I'm going to jump in and out of that one. Sam's out all day anyway doing stuff, so I'll use that as an excuse.
Yeah, that starts at like 1 a.m. doesn't it, or something like that.
But I ain't jumping on the beginning of it. There's no way.
Well, I was kind of gutted that I didn't get an invite for that one. But he did say, "Oh, message me if you want to be added." And I said, "Well, I am actually going to be busy for most of it as it happens because I'm in work most of the day, and then I'm on Liam's stream. Liam's doing a stream tomorrow night, so there's only like 2 hours in between where I might be free. But obviously, with everything going on in this room of my daughters, I might not even have that. So I messaged him saying, "Oh, I can fit myself in on that little slot." And then as the day was going by, he was like adding extra people. This person's been added. This person's been added. And I'm like, hello.
I don't think anyone's been. From what I understand, no one's formally been like asked. I was just in the group chat and I was like, "Oh, come on!" And he was like, "Yeah, sounds mega." And I was like, "All right." So.
All right, yeah.
I just told him I'll come on because I've got a free day tomorrow because the missus and my little one are going out for the whole day, so I said I'll just hop on at about lunchtime or something.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start the Black Pearl tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
because the whole point was I was getting through. So I've had like 3 weeks off now already, and basically I was getting through my backlog, and I would finish around Christmas Day when I know that I'm probably going to get more. So I'm on track because I know that I won't be able. I don't build. I'm like Tyler. I don't build that quick when I'm talking. Like I can't multitask and like. So that pirate ship will take me like probably till Christmas Day to do. If I start tomorrow.
Damn.
Fake Lego fan.
No, like don't get me wrong, right? I can smash stuff out in one go, but I'm trying to spread it out. Trying to enjoy it.
Yeah, it took me like 6 weeks to do the Mos Eisley Cantina.
It depends if I enjoy
open the lid of the box, wasn't it?
It depends if I enjoy the build or not. If I'm building something that's boring, I'm like getting it done just to get it out of the way. Like one of my favorite sets is the Star Destroyer, but oh my god, isn't it boring? Like it was boring, just grey plates on grey plates, and I was just like, get it done. But if it's something like Rivendell or Barad-dûr, I like go through the whole of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Hobbit, and then if I have to, I'll get onto Rings of Power just to finish it off.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point, yeah. I miss the days of watching Star Wars while building Lego. Used to do that all the fucking time. Anyway, answers your question, Paddy. We're starting at 10 p.m. UK. Oh, just 10 p.m. our time because you're in the UK, obviously. So it's 10 till midnight. Just a tight 2 hours because I've got shit to do on Sunday and work. So it's a tight 2 hours. The only problem is me and Liam are organised and set it up before we'd heard about Ostif doing his. So there will be a slight clash, but it's on Liam's channel. So keep a lookout for that. I've been trying to get him to do links in his stories, but I'm not, and he's not 100% sure how to do it. So, and I haven't had time to talk him through it. So
he's showing his age, bless him.
hopefully he figures it out anyway. But I mean, it does take ages to sort. Once you know it, it's like easy in it, but it's fucking getting there. That's the thing. So, but yeah,
What are you going to build, Mark?
I'm building this bad boy.
The bloody snub fighter. Oh, riveting build. I wish I bought more of them because they're pretty cool.
They are fucking cool, especially after Skeleton Crew, innit? Sort of thing.
I've got 2 on ice. I've got 1 built and 2 on ice.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is it cheeky like it?
Sainsbury's was selling them for £9 a go, and I was like, I'm having 2.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I don't think I got it that cheap, but I definitely didn't pay full price. It might have been like £20. But I tell you what though, the box is packed. You know, with Lego sets, they're always kind of there's more empty space than there is. This is like the bag can't even move around in here. They're so packed. So I like that.
Do you know what made me feel ill? Because I'm going to build obviously the most expensive battle pack we've ever seen, and this was 40% off, and I still paid £21, and I felt sick buying them. But I knew that the chances of it going under 20 is going to be like, if it didn't go under 20 on Black Friday, it wasn't going to go under 20. So
I said I wouldn't get it unless it goes 18. But where did you get it from at that price?
I bought off Amazon.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I bought off Amazon, and Amazon, in typical fashion, they'll put the price down really low, and then once a few sales get through, they'll raise the price. So like after an hour, they raise the price, and then they brought it back down again, and I bought 2 more. So I've got like 4, but I'm not going to buy. That's it. I'm done with this battle pack. I'm not buying anymore.
Yeah, no, one's plenty, I think, on that one. But actually,
the only battle pack that I have spent a ton on was and it's still on sale now, the Night Trooper battle pack. 2 for 20 at Argos. I bought like 20 boxes. 8 boys for £20. What a steal!
I think I sort of said it to myself. If I see battle packs that are like 2 for £20, you've just got to grab a good few, ain't you? Like,
yeah.
I kind of want to go down the road of having at least 10 of each from now. But only when they're like down to 2 for £20.
It depends if they're like the one battle pack I've not bought multiple of is the Imperial Commandos and the Night Owls.
They've not been on sale anywhere.
Exactly, and that's why I've not bought. That's why I've not gravitated towards them.
I've only got. They were on Amazon 2 for £20 not that long ago, but you could only buy 2, which is a bit stingy, like.
I think I'm going to buy a few. I'll buy a few of the Mandalorian battle packs, the ones that are coming out. But I've already got a shit ton of free 30-second clones, so I don't need that many.
I think that'll be 2 for £20 pretty quick because it's a cheaper battle pack from the rip, and it's like 18 nicks, isn't it?
But the sad thing is, and I don't like to be one of these moany fuckers on Instagram, but when I've got a few, I've got about 10 of the OG, the OG Mandalorian.
Yeah,
and these are so much better compared to the new ones.
They are. Well, it's the helmet, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Just the no black in the visor. Ruined it.
See, I agree, and I fully agree with you, but I haven't got any of the old ones, and I ain't gonna go out my way to go get any now. So I'm just like, fuck it. Give me the shit visors. I don't really care.
Paul Martin was bowling in with an early Christmas present. Then it's a building tray, isn't it?
It's my building tray. Yeah. I'm not getting any Lego for Christmas, guys.
What, you getting Mega Blocks?
I'll be fucking lucky if I get that. No, I just said to Kirsty, like, fucking, obviously we're saving for the wedding. I don't fucking need any. I haven't built fucking my Father's Day present from Maya from 3 years ago. But it's still not fucking built. Like, my backlog is not just, I wouldn't say it's necessarily big as it is old, if that makes sense. Like, I've got that I've never built, sealed in a box, that are 5 or 6 years old. It's just fucking stupid, like. And the other thing is I've got I've got sets that I've never built. Although I bought them secondhand off like Facebook Marketplace or whatever, that are from. I've got like the fucking what's the
Home one.
Mon Calamari Cruiser, but they're like the scene setup with like Leia and fucking. It's got like an A-wing in it and everything.
Oh, isn't that like Attack on Hoth or what? No,
The home one, isn't it? But
Home one, that's it. Fucking
Home
one. But that I've got that fucking thing. All complete. I've got the Endor bunker complete. Never built them.
Mark, you're missing the point, mate. We don't have this stuff because we need it. We have it because we want it. You know what I mean? It's nice to have it. It's nice. It's nice knowing I've got that, even if you haven't built it.
But even then, there's not any sets that like,
you're just too mature.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, what I tend to do is get any sets that are left over that I don't need. I get on May the 4th.
Yeah.
And obviously they go down to ridiculous prices. So it's like I just don't know. I feel bad. Like I know, like I buy sets for Kirsty, and she builds them within a couple of days, a week at most, and she enjoys them, and then she shows me, and I'm just like, oh, amazing. Generally, she'll do it when she's on her own or whatever, because we don't get a chance to build together anymore, like we used to. But she'll build it, and she'll show me, and I'll be like, oh, that looks awesome, and then I'll obviously check it over. And I'll give me a spare parts, and I'll be like, right, that, and that's not a spare part, so they belong somewhere. And she's looking through the instructions to find them, and I've already put them on. She's like, how do you know where to go? She's like, because I'm a fucking pro. But I get that. She gets the excitement out of building it like straight away. I get the same from seeing her build it. But I feel like I know what it must feel like to my daughter, or more importantly, Kirsty, to be buying me sets, to be like, oh, Mary, happy birthday, man. And then they just fucking go in a pile with everything else to not be touched. Do you know what I mean? It's just the same as when you got kids. Like we've bought stuff for Maya, and generally Maya's pretty good. Like she, 90% of the time. But like we found stuff in her room that we've forgotten that we bought her, and she's never like done anything with. And you just kind of think, oh, that was kind of a waste of money. But clearly it was something she wasn't interested in. But also, it's not necessarily her fault. But you just think, well, it's a bit of a waste. So
they need to bring back the Argos catalogs so you can start ticking off stuff you want.
yeah. But anyway, so let's bust open this puppy.
Hey, Mark, speaking of May the 4th, have you won't have seen the what the May 4th GWP is going to be for next year?
No, I haven't.
That dropped on Instagram today from Coop.
Never.
Try and guess what it's going to be.
Is it good?
I'd say so.
I'm chuffed with it.
I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah. Like it's probably going to make me buy the UCS set now. Day one.
Right. So let's do 20 questions then, right?
Yeah.
So is it good? Right. Okay. Generally, is a minifig included?
No.
Is it a set that you buy multiple of?
No.
So is it a display set?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this something we've had before in any kind of version?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
haven't had this particular thing, but we've had like
with the line. We've had the sub line.
Yeah.
What is I don't even actually know what the thing is. It the Naboo?
Yeah.
What the thingy?
Yeah. It's the Mando and one. So.
Yeah. So is it linked to that?
Yeah. Kind of.
It's not linked to the Mando N1, but it's linked. Like it's definitely got Mando links.
Right, so it's linked to Mando, but not the N1.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say the Mando Homesteads, but that'd have figs, surely. No figs.
I'm gonna make sure I've got at least 2 of them. One to rock, one to stock.
Right. Yeah, you wouldn't have 2, like, you wouldn't need multiple.
You would not build 2 of them.
Fuck, I'm hitting a wall now.
I'll give you a quick recap. It's a good. It's got. We've had the subline before. You wouldn't have multiple of these unless you wanted one to keep for future resale. But
you said it's from a subline we've had before.
Yeah. Always goes down well. The subline.
Yeah.
I'll give you another hint. We wanted it for the Death Star, but we didn't get it. A lot of people wanted it for the Death Star, didn't get it.
What the fuck?
When we tell you, you're going to be like, fucking course it is.
Yeah,
Have I got one on display somewhere in the back shop? No.
So is it a ship?
No.
No.
Oh, I did already say, didn't I? It's a so is it a scene of some type?
No.
No.
So it's not a ship. It's not a scene. Is it like a type of like a building?
No.
What the fuck? A building, not a ship, not a scene.
Just think of previous GWPs we've had. Star Wars GWPs we've had.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of like the fucking magnets and the key rings and all that bollocks. It's obviously not any of them.
Think of October GWPs. Go back a few years.
I got one with the sail barge.
There we go. You got one with the sail barge. One came with the AT-AT.
The fucking Darksaber.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a fucking good GWP.
Yes.
When you said is it a good GWP, you kind of felt like you were on the fence, but that's a fucking class.
No,
No, concentrating.
All right. Fucking hell, that's good. Yeah. Does it look good though? Or have we lost it?
we
Is that
didn't
a
see the
proper
picture.
kit?
We didn't
No,
see the picture.
Is that a fan? Is that like a mock? Is it that one?
I
Yeah.
never, honestly, guys, I never would have guessed that if you hadn't said I go on with the sail badge, because straight away I knew it was a fucking saber then, right? But I never would have guessed that, and I've said from day one that if they did a line of sabers, and I would happily just do MIDI scale sabers and nothing else anymore.
I'm hoping. I'm still waiting out. My saber of choice would be, as in not for this, but if they ever bring out a UCS Sith Infiltrator, they better give me a Darth Maul's UCS lightsaber as a GWP.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's quite a big set for a GWP.
What I was the dark saber for the M1?
Well, no, because this is like the Darksaber is way chunkier than this,
Yeah.
both in universe and like I guess in Lego, because it's like more squared off.
It probably won't be as long though, like that. That one.
We haven't had a set this size as a GWP for a long time, since Amperu, right?
I don't know. We had the droid troop carrier,
What?
which I've got like 5 of them.
Yeah, I guess so. It's probably about the same amount of pieces, isn't it? And
The one thing I've learned with Lego is that unpredictable.
That's fucking good. That is.
When,
But then
when it's good, it's fucking good, isn't it? But when it's
you're right though. You're right though,
Shit.
because in the past when they've done things, they've either done them really good, and then we can't understand why they haven't done them before. So Amperu, why have they not redone that? And then the answer somebody said was, which I hadn't even thought of, was, well, because everybody only really wanted one of them. So Lego's not really like, they want you to go on. But so then, of course, last year they, okay, it wasn't the
last
best
2 years with a battle
but
pack.
people want to stock them, so they're going to be buying lots of stuff. So Lego, and now they're making something that people only want one of again. So yes, it's a good GWP, but I just fucking, that's kind of weird. Who the fuck is in charge of GWPs in Lego? It's just
Two baby dropping the heat leak tonight.
yeah. Hey, nice one, Coop. That's I haven't seen it unfortunately, but that's a good leak.
But it just blows my mind how we get $1,000 fucking quid Death Star with a shit GWP, and then we get him what, a £220 UCS set with a fucking sick GWP. I like it. Just Lego just don't make sense. Like, it just blows my noodle.
That's absolutely diabolical. But wait, is it exclusive to the UCS set, or is it threshold spend?
I think it's gonna be threshold spend. May's always a threshold spend.
Yeah.
Because that's where they bang out the double points and or like 4 times points on certain Star Wars sets and stuff like that. So surely that GWP is going to be a threshold.
It won't be exclusive. It's going to be threshold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's fucking class. It's definitely, and we've got a prime example here. It's going to push people to day one buy the M1 if they were on the fence with it already. See if you've sold on it, ain't you?
We got fucking I'm sold on it now. I was on the fence about the M1, and now that we're getting a dark saber, I'm gonna have to buy it. Coop's in the building. He'll know surely he'll know if it's gonna be a threshold spend or potentially.
Well, it's the broad May GWP, so
okay, so it's a threshold spend then. It's got to be.
Hey, Coop, if you've got anything else to say about it, mate, we can send you the link if you want to hash it out. But I know you're quite.
We need some fucking Anchorage fucking vibes up in the house.
And Coop, I haven't caught up with you in fucking ages, mate.
I'm gonna say people are only just realizing I'm alive. That's why I'm making these appearances on the stream so people know that I'm not dead. And I haven't sold the whole collection like Josh did. Like I've got just a more.
He's at work, fair play. No, I meant to say as well, Coop, we got our Christmas special this weekend. I don't know if you're available or whatever, because obviously you work like weeks at a time or whatever. But I sent it to. I think I might have sent it to your older account, your copper one. So check that out.
Cooper Copper Kayak.
Because he's more active on that one now, so he might not. I don't know whether he goes and checks the other one. Anyway, Narayan is saying. I got the 8080 helmet, the U-Wing, Ahsoka Jewel set as birthday gifts. The Ahsoka Jewel set, that's going back a while. Oh wait, do you mean the Jewel on Peridia or the one with that Darth Maul? Because I was going to say that that's the one.
It's going to be the Jewel on Peridia, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll have stuff to build over Christmas. Enjoy, mate. Bust something open now, everyone. Slurpee. I don't know what the fuck Slurpee was on about earlier. What? That's the name of his YouTube channel, so it would come up as that. It's your YouTube channel name, mate. So it'll always come up as.
Slurpee's going to be fucking chewing some spuds or something on here at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not. He's barely going to be. He's going to be there less than one of the guests, one of the fucking slot-in guests on the weekend.
To be fair, he's got his missus over, hasn't he?
Yeah, I was just about to say a name, but I don't think he wants it shared. But yeah, so. Yeah, you're right, Marianne. It's pretty much endless with lightsabers. What's that?
Is this Mrs. a Yank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants that sweet green card, doesn't he?
Well, in fairness, he only sees her like twice a year, if that.
So, bad, isn't it?
So fair play to him. But let's get this busted open, guys. How am I going to open it? Shall I pop it? Shall I cut down the sides?
Rip it in half.
Use your teeth.
Shall I use the sharp end of this exclusive green what do you call it? Green fucking thing.
Which one did that come in? I've got that one, but I don't know what it came in.
It came in like a train set.
Here we go. If we're dick measuring,
it's got the thick black boy.
A thick black boy.
I got the skinny green one. What color you got? Nimble, you got an orangey boy.
I'm a bit ginger. We need to swap marks.
I've been saying this for years. Campaigning. If Lego want to change anything, just put random different colors of brick separator in their sets.
They need a chase
or a dual molded one. Imagine a dual molded one of these. That'd be fucking sweet.
Well, the gold, like the Mr. Gold of brick separators. There's a gold one in random sets.
Yeah, and then you get me back by it, like busting open my Lego boxes. Then, but anyway, let's do it. Yeah.
Love it.
Can have it.
What's Whiskey up to tonight?
I don't know.
He does his panto, doesn't he? I think on a Friday.
The battle pack's the only time that I even look at paper instructions. Any other time, I get up on my laptop.
Bro, come on, man. Paper instructions are the
nah, they should get in the way, mate. Like when I'm building a big set, like when I build the Pearl, I've got one of them collapsible plastic like big tables, you know, they have at barbecues. I got one of them, it stays in the other room and I bring it in here so I can put all my bits on it.
I don't know, I hate staring at a screen, but it is so much easier in it, because you know when your instructions are like, do you know when like the arse crease in the middle sort of like,
yeah,
I don't know, covers a bit of the instruction, and you just fucking
Or if you got like if your eyesight's shit, you can zoom in on the laptop.
That's the closest you're probably going to get to fucking Darth Maul's lightsaber, probably. By the way, that fucking piece.
Would you actually want a Sith Infiltrator UCS? Like, is that hot on your?
It's not hot, but I take it as a May UCS set. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I'm absolutely desperate for? And I don't think we're ever going to get it. And I wouldn't even be bothered if we got it in play scale. I just want a Fondor Hallcraft from Andor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just don't think we're ever going to get one. But like a May UCS, so like a 2,000 piece, or like, even less than that. That'd be fucking perfect for me.
The thing is, you can never say never, really, because look at I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there's been ships out there that have, like, you know, we would have wanted to have, and they've disappeared, and then they've popped up in something else, and then they've made them, like, you know. So
I just think with Andor, it's too not niche, but like I think now it's off the screen. I don't think we're going to be as arsed about it.
My dream,
it could pop up in another show sometime. That ship, you know. So
yeah, true.
I'm gonna say my dream UCS set is a set that's never been made, and it deserves to be made. But there's a blatant reason why Lego have not made it. The Nubian Royal Starship from Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Oh, I've said that from day one, mate. Play set or UCS.
Like my dream set, but they won't touch it because it's chrome. It's all chrome, so they won't touch it.
Yeah, what about MIDI scale, though? Do you think
it's chrome? They won't make the chrome pieces, mate.
Yeah, but for a smaller set, like that sort of silver. Hang on.
That's the drum lacquered, though, isn't it? So it's a little bit different. But I would take it in drum lacquered.
Yeah, I'd probably take it in drum lacquered. Yeah, but every exterior piece would have to be that colorway.
I think we're more likely to get in a MIDI scale set because, you know, and it's a great display piece anyway. It's not. I don't know how they could ever make that big enough so you can actually, because of the sleekness of it, it'd have to be so thin and flat that there'd be nothing,
I don't think they could do a play scale version of it because, like you say, it needs to be sleek, doesn't it?
I don't know. Give me 160. Yeah, no, you're right. I was going to say, give me £160 play scale set similar to the light cruiser, that kind of size. Like you can't put figs in it, but it's like kind of displayable.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, yeah, you'd have to upscale it just so you can get that smoothness to it.
Needs to be, yeah. You need to be able to stroke that. You know
but that shit is like absolute sex.
Yeah.
And the fact that they changed it up as well over that. Oh, imagine if they did, right, a Lego Star Wars MIDI scale 3-in-1, and you could change it between the first version, the second movie, because there's actually 2 versions in one of the movies, so there's effectively 4, but 3 different versions of that same ship. That'd be fucking sweet.
That would be complicated.
I would take the deshelled what's it called? What's that one called? The what's the one from fucking Crew?
Yeah.
What's that one? The whatever it's called.
Onyx Cinder.
Not Onyx Cinder, deshelled as a UCS set.
Yeah. Bad.
Mate. Here's one, right? Are Lego going to capitalize on Fate of the Old Republic being released, and in like 5 years we're going to have like Old Republic sets again?
Yeah, they will.
But they didn't do anything for Jedi Fallen Order apart from one BB-8 and a.
I don't know, actually, probably because.
But that's something, though, isn't it? That's still something. That's not nothing. And then, of course, we had the figure as well, Cal Kestis figure as well. So it stayed on their radar at least.
But the Cal Kestis, yeah, but it took and when did Jedi Fallen Order come out? I mean, how long did it take for Cal Kestis figure to come out?
I know that. What I'm saying is, it's not anything. They haven't ignored it altogether. So.
And they made Cal Kestis an anniversary fix, so sort of they were making it obvious that they're never going to. They're sort of saying it by it being an anniversary fig. They ain't going to be doing any sets for this. They ain't going to put him in a set. So I don't know. I don't think they're going to touch the games unless it was like a big hitter, like prequel game or something.
I think it would give them an excuse. Surely they understand the fan service that like Darth Revan and Darth Malgus and these other people will, these other characters give to Star Wars fans, and just like, you know, if they brought out Fate of the Old Republic, it gives them a re-release. They can re-release Darth Revan and make some money, or like Malgus, or you know, even like the old school, like, because Old Republic is in my opinion, the best era of Star Wars. It's just a shame we don't have it. Hasn't come to the silver screen yet.
I know fuck all about it. I need to do my research.
Like, all I say is to people is like, Sith Empire. There isn't 2 Sith anymore. There's like thousands of them spread across the galaxy, and they all under one banner. Like that Jedi fucking army versus a Sith army. Like, doesn't that just screams appeal?
500 men versus 500 men.
Getting down dirty. Lightsabers, the whole screen's just a fucking rave fest.
I was going to say there's loads of female Sith in that as well. So
what puts me off is the Acolyte being fucking atrocious.
Yeah,
that is by far the worst Star Wars of that content.
And that wouldn't have helped either, because that's like kind of, I know it's not based on anything, but it was kind of that was their chance to explore something outside of the normal universe, and it was a fucking flop. So therefore, they're like, "Nah, we're not touching that again." It's like, but fucking do something that's not the normal universe, but is still trusted, you know, and people know.
But what Acolyte did get right, I didn't like it, I hated it. However, the fighting in it was so good. It was OG Star Wars back. All of the like lightsaber fights with can't even remember his name, fucking Quimir, whatever his name is. That scene where he like
it was
slaying everyone, and then like stabs that Padawan up, like chefs her up, buff. I was like,
it was visually good in it, but
they always seem to get
Jedi trying to find the Force with fucking metal detectors, and it's like they're literally fucking Jedi, and they're using metal detectors to try and detect the Force, and it's just like stuff like that. And I was watching it.
I think I must have blocked that out of my memory, because I don't even remember that. Like, I thought it was quite enjoyable, right? And it was fun, but it wasn't like I need to watch this again. And that's my Star Wars is always based on, I've walked out of the theater and I'm like, fuck, is there tickets to go back straight in? Or I've watched the show and I'm like, fuck, it's 2:00 in the morning, but I'm going to fucking sit and watch it again. That's Star Wars for me. Like, everybody bagged on Solo, but I think I watched Solo.
I like Solo. I don't give a shit what other people say. I like Solo. I think it's class.
I watched that more in the cinema than I think I did any other movie, because we were living where there was no local cinema when Rogue One came out. Otherwise, it would have been that one. And all the other prequel movies, sequel movies, I watched them all and enjoyed them and did go a couple of times, but I wasn't as like blown away by them. But Solo, I was like, this is fucking awesome. I'm going to see this again. You know, like literally out of the cinema, booking another ticket, going straight back in, like, you know. So, but I just don't know. They always fuck something up. Like Book of Boba Fett, the fight scenes were just fucking shocking,
and the fucking Power Rangers in it.
So then they bring it, but like the characters were pretty cool. Like the variety of characters, and there were some bits in it that were pretty good. Like
I still like Book of Boba Fett, to be honest, but it's just these shows that are getting slagged off. They've just got bad moments in them that are really bad. I think that's and it's the same with Kenobi. Like, I actually thought Kenobi was all right, but its bad moments were just fucking really bad. Like,
basically anything with Reaver in, that was the shit stuff.
And it was the chase scene, bro.
Oh, mate, I know.
You know what I mean?
Every time I watch that, it seems to get worse.
But I fully agree with you, Cool, about like rewatchability. Like Kenobi, I have no desire to go rewatch, but I did enjoy it. Skeleton Crew, I've got no desire to go rewatch, but I actually really enjoyed Skeleton Crew.
It was nice. It was fresh. It wasn't serious. It was just fun.
Yeah, it was fun. But Acolyte just really sort of pissed me off. So I won't ever watch that again.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've been saying this for ages. People always like, why don't they do? Because like you've got an absolute world of novels of Star Wars, but because the Mickey Mouse Funhouse is so cheap that they won't pay any writers to like use their stories, they won't do anything of the from the old school novels and the Dark Horse novels and stuff that are so good, like Dark Empire and like Heir to the Empire. Literally, your script for Ahsoka is in Heir to the Empire. This the comic book that came out in the 90s. Like it's there. But because the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is so cheap, they won't pay for the rights to make it into a series.
Yeah,
I don't think they've got anybody there genuinely who gives a shit about it or knows enough about it to do it. I think between us collectively, we've probably got more passion and knowledge about that than anybody there has. They just because I was listening to Hive's rant stream recently. Don't ask me which one, but he was talking about how like it's great since Dave Filoni was like, you know, not in charge, but you know, taking a bit of a front seat.
We've got a few people in the house
doing what he wants to do, and he's still just exploring things that he created. You know,
the boys over at ACAR, but I haven't seen a stream for ages and I feel really bad about it. But I like my sleep.
Who have we got in? We got Maul as well.
Yeah, Sean,
Force Bricks.
fucking hell, they're all piling over now, aren't they?
I put up a cheeky little Instagram story, like it does anything, but I put something up.
Speaking of novels, I've been fucking balls deep in that Visions novel, and it is class. And it's the first Star Wars book I've read.
Does it have an actual like narrative, or is it like piecemealed, like normal? Do you know what I mean?
Is it what?
Is it like the what? So what was it? What was the?
It's the Ronin.
Yeah. Oh, right. So that like a proper story of just the Ronin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It is sick. I'm already looking at which novel to get next, and I'm probably going to get the Bad Batch one because, for me, Bad Batch for me is ahead of Clone Wars. Like, and I think it's because I've always said this: when you're watching something that's relevant, like and present, which I completely missed all Clone Wars. I weren't into Star Wars like that when Clone Wars was out. But Bad Batch, I remember like, especially like the last season, I just remember like Bad Batch Wednesdays were just fucking iconic. I loved it. So I've got like a proper affinity for the Bad Batch.
Yeah, Bad Batch was good. Apart from the last season, kind of like.
See, I loved it, but I get why others didn't. But I think this is what I mean. I think when something's coming out and it's relevant, I don't know, you've got a bit more of there's like the wonder, do you know what I mean? You're thinking, shit, what's going to happen next? I can't just click next episode. Got to wait.
How fucking sweet is it? How sweet is this fucking sword piece, though?
Yeah, it's nice, mate. Sean, how's it going over in the US of A?
I was just about to say I missed a bunch of comments here. So we got Mole's Vengeance in the house. Narayan's still out there. Coop's still out there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. Drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. But I dare say everybody has. So
guys,
Narayan have dropped some UCS level money, and they finally do the big horseshoe. Sorry, Nimble. We talked to each other then. What did you say, mate?
If anyone watched and hasn't dropped me a sub yet, please do. I'm so close.
Yeah, go and sub to Nimble. I didn't put his live link in the description, unfortunately, but it's not hard to find. So
how close to you? Close to watch it. What's the goal?
Me?
Yeah.
There is no goal, but I'm on like I think I'll be on 143 now, and it's just like I'm so close to 150. I just want to get it.
I've literally lost more subscribers in the last couple of weeks than I have gained any.
I haven't looked at mine in ages. I'm sorry.
It's just like I don't care enough about that kind of thing. I do need to start doing some shorts because that did help a little bit, but I just haven't got time. So it'll be January now.
Sure. So, yeah, about an hour into the Christmas show, and I'm enjoying it. I'm so looking forward to the Locars on Sunday. And I was saying it at the start of the show, I'm feeling so Christmassy and festive, and I'm in such good spirits at the moment, which usually I'm fucking tired and miserable, but at the moment I'm really festive.
You'll have to get me there then, mate, because I'm hosting this show, this Christmas show or whatever, and I'm just like fucking not in the mood. I'm more in the mood for like, you know, having our guests on and, you know, catching up with people or whatever and having a
Paint
bit of
yourself green and you would just call you the Grinch.
yeah, and I can't. No, but I will. Like I said, I'll enjoy it on the time, but it won't be because Christmas is around the corner. It'll be because, you know, we got a fucking pile of people on the screen. So, so Mole's out there. Force Breaks. What's happening? Force Breaks. What's up, everyone? We need a new Normal Republic gunship like the one from 2013. Yeah.
Wow.
I think the AT-OT and dropship, I think, needs to be next, even if
That's
it's a
never gonna happen. I don't think that will ever happen again.
Oh, I don't either.
scale down version. I'll take it. I'll even take a MIDI scale version of it. I don't
Yeah,
give a
but you
shit.
love bloody MIDI scale.
They
You
will-
would do.
You would be happy if Lego said, right, we're just going to do MIDI scale for a
Just
full
MIDI
weight.
scales, right? Just MIDI scales and lightsabers, and I'd be tempted to just
If-
go for those two.
If Lego
Maybe
ever gets the stones, if they ever get the stones to make the AT-OT again, I can put my mortgage on it that they'll do it in 2 separate sets, or they'll just release the fucking carrier.
That's a good shout. They're releasing it in 2 sets and, yeah, charging people an absolute fucking bomb for both of them because they'll know once someone's got one, they're going to have to get the other.
Exactly.
Mm.
And you know, people, I probably would. I would buy Mockis, mate. Oh, you know, Kennedy, True Squadron would buy like 20 of those fuckers as well.
Mm.
Just printing money.
I got to admit, I am sort of,
100%.
not falling out of love with like prequel era, but I'm definitely sort of like prequel era stuff that comes out now. I'm less arsed. I've been rewatching all the Star Wars, getting the missus bang into it, like, and she's loving it. And she says like, oh, the original trilogy is just so much better. She just loves the characters more.
Who now? You missed it.
Yeah, my missus, she just loves the original trilogy a lot more than the prequels. She just says she feels like the characters and the character development's just so much better. Which, you know, all power to it. I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, in terms of shows, what I still say that I'd want to see Star Wars Infinities, and that's based on, I don't know whether they did novels. I don't think they did, but graphic novels. They should do Star Wars Infinities where the story changes slightly. So then that could even be animated, because obviously there's a lot of the main characters we know. But if they did, it's basically like Star Wars What If.
Right.
So lots of people, like I said, when What If came out, they were like, "Oh, we need this in Star Wars," and I'm like, "But we have got it. It's called Infinities."
It's called Rebuild the Galaxy.
Well, yeah, I guess, but I think that was more. I don't know. Like I said, it'd have to be animated because to think about it, it's like so. An example of one of the ones is from Return of the Jedi. So when what's his name has the thermal detonator with Jabba the Hutt.
Boosh.
Bouch, yeah. So he's got that, but it actually ends up like going off and it doesn't blow up. So C-3PO is destroyed, and then the story just changes slightly then without C-3PO being in it, and because Boba Fett manages to escape and he takes Han in Carbonite with him. So by the time they rescue Han from the Carbonite, which ends up being on Endor instead, and they take out Boba Fett there. Han has been in cabinet so long that he's actually permanently blind. And then, of course, anything else that happens after that, he isn't able to help destroy the second Death Star because he can't pilot the ship. And I was saying that, no, he's not on there, is he? That's freaking Lando. I can't remember. Something happens. Anyway, basically, it just alters the future of the film. And it only goes beyond, it only goes to like what would be the end of that Return of the Jedi anyway.
Yeah.
It changes the story like a quarter of the way in, but it's just quite interesting to see how like
that would be cool.
They think these cascading things. I can't remember what it was with C-3PO, but because he's been destroyed or he's not there, something else that happens later in the movie where it's the Ewok thing, so he's not there to help them get rescued, and that changes that whole thing, and it just goes off in different directions. It's really interesting. But to do that animated would be amazing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, it'd have to be, wouldn't it? Because they couldn't do that live action now. But
You know what? I thought was really funny the other day. I was just doom scrolling through TikTok, and there was like a video showing like I think it was Empire Strikes Back, or I can't remember. It might be Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. But there's a point when Lando's flying the Falcon and he's wearing Han's clothes, and it was like the caption was like, "Why the fuck is Lando wearing Han's clothes?" And I was absolutely in hysterics for ages because it's true. Like, why the fuck would Lando be wearing Han's clothes?
Is the big boss man Kennedy? How are we going?
True Squadron. Hello, buddy.
oh,
True Squadron. I'm loving your. What was it? Is it Sullust? Is that?
Yeah.
I probably butchered the name, but that was sick. I'm really looking forward to that as a series, mate.
what is NFNB?
No figgy, no buy.
Oh yeah. See, that it's funny he says that actually, Sean, because I'm not saying I hate figures, right? But MIDI scale and a lightsaber, I know a lot of people would want those as well as like sub ranges or whatever. But I think for me it is the fact that there's no. I'm not saying it appeals to me because there's no figure, but it doesn't bother me that there's no figure, if that makes sense. And I don't do anything with them anyway. Most of mine are just sat in a bag. So it's kind of like, not that I display my sets either, so it's not a huge loss. But
I think it's because the figure is like it's a USP of a set, isn't it? It's like what makes people buy stuff 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, and I still feel that way, even though I don't play them and stuff. But I think I've been doing myself a fool.
Apart from the Death Star, I've been less asked about figures. They do really appeal to me less and less these days.
Yeah.
See, I'm more like not asked about the builds. So there's a few sets I haven't got yet where I'm literally like, you know what? I'm probably just going to buy the set, be that scumbag who takes the figs and then sells it.
Are you in a situation though where you're running out of room, so now you're trying to be a bit more picky with what you're buying?
Basically, yeah. I'm only doing really the big stuff now. Like,
I'm
so
sort of getting there as well, like UCS only, and then maybe like a few big place sets. But you're fucking balls deep in other themes now, aren't you? So
yeah, I'm like
tough.
all over my medieval now, and I'm now starting to do mocks and shit. So I'm like less asked about. Like, I want the V19 torrent for the figs, and the V19 torrent can fuck off. But that's mainly down to the fact that I've got the OG V19 torrent, and it's just nowhere. It's so, in my opinion, is so much better than the new one.
You should ask Muttley because I think he's planning on buying a few of them. So just ask him if you can buy the figs off him.
Yeah.
What I was going to say, if you're still into your figs, I'm probably going to sell some of my like medieval ones. If you want me to bring some to
yeah, that's a good shout actually. Yeah, because I'm honestly, genuinely, I'm going to do my little Fallout mock. However, right, I've got enough medieval sets now where I could just bang them all on a big table, make some terrain, and there's a medieval city.
Yeah. Well, if you want some figs, let me know. I'll bring because I've got them all in a big box.
Yeah, man.
Got some like quite a few K-Town stuff as well.
Oh God, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Well, how is the mock coming anyway, mate?
I've rendered more, so I've done more online on CAD. I've done more designing. Yeah. I'm pretty much there now, ready to buy. The only thing that's put me off, and I'm probably going to wait till the new year now to do it, is the fact that there aren't that many sellers. I've tried messing around. There's not that many sellers that have got like all the pieces I need. So I've got like 15 different stores on Bricklink, and I'm like, mate.
Yeah, you want to get it down.
That's 15 times shipping costs. Do you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, that's that's the kicker, because you look at it and you're like, let's say 25 quid for. Because I remember I didn't part out. I pieced out. I priced up parting out the what the fuck's in Darth Malik's
the Yeah, I know you're on.
What the fuck's a ship called?
Is it
You
a
wanna-
Thai sort of ship? Is it?
It's the Marauder, isn't it?
No, the Marauder's Bad Batch, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. The Sith
Anyway.
Infiltrator. The Sith something.
It's not a Reaper, is it?
Fury class interceptor, right?
That's it.
The Sith Fury class interceptor, so or whatever it is. So I looked at that because a mate of mine who I was volunteering with on a Brickfest, Brickfest. Oh, what am I about? Fucking Brickfest. Was he was trying to do it, and he gave me a list of the pieces he still needed because I was working the buckets of parts. So he said, "Can you, while you're working, can you see if you can find any of these pieces for me?" So I found like probably about 25% of what he was missing, and I was just like, out of curiosity, when I left, I thought, I wonder how much that would be to part out. So I looked at it, and it was like 35 quid to part out, obviously without the figs, but just to part out those pieces. So I thought, that's not bad. But then, of course, same as you, because it gives you the rough price based on what the pieces cost. But then it was like 12 different sellers. So by the time I went through to all of those and like pretend, started, I'd only gone like 10 sellers deep, and I was already on like 50, 60 quid. And I was thinking, just because it just slowly adds up with 3-4 quid a piece or whatever. And I just thought, oh, fuck this. I'm just going to wait until.
And also another problem that I've run into is where I've been building on Studio. I've run into the problem where I've probably, and I'm like 3,000 pieces deep into this mod now. Like this, and this is just on a normal, like a Mills plate, right? Size, kind of like 48 by 48.
Yeah. No going back now.
There's definitely awkward pieces in there. Like I've accidentally put in like a really expensive piece that only appears in so many sets, and it's somewhere deep in there, and I don't know which one it is, and that's what's causing it to be a bit more expensive. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, well, that's going back to what I was doing with Justin. So shout out to Mole's Vengeance, because we were kind of playing around with the idea of me parting out Darth Maul bust, and that between, because I had so many of just the red and black standard blocks, which is like 75-80% of what it's made of. The only thing there was I didn't have in my parts, apart from bits and pieces, but generally it was most of the red and black I had. But even the bits that I didn't have, like the bigger sort of old fashioned, like sort of 4 by, they don't make them anymore, like 4 by like 10 blocks in black and red or whatever it is, they were fucking pennies. But it was, and again, there was the black, the old brown as well, the brittle brown. That was relatively easy to get hold of. So those weren't too bad. What the main cost though was the cylinder pieces, the semicircle cylinder pieces in black, which only appeared in one other set, and that set only had like 2 in. So effectively, and it was just like they were working out like 80 quid a pop, and I was just blowing the price up. But I said to Mole's Vengeance, I said, if you could get away without putting them in there, you could get the set for like probably just under 100 quid, maybe more, in probably 150 or whatever in dollars, depending on. And I said to him, if you want, I'll put the pieces together using what I got. I'll order the rest because it might be cheaper from over here, and I'll bring it over to Brick World, and then you just got to make up with whatever. And we were in the process of doing it. I spent a couple of hours going through it, but he was just like, no, I want all the pieces as they should be. And I was like, yeah, it's going to cost you fucking stupid money. There's no point.
And he bought it in the end. He got it in the end.
Yeah, he bought it in the end. So it was, but I've kept all those pieces aside. So what I'm going to do is, they had it in the pad wall the other day in the Lego store when I went in. They had it in like a purpley color, like it was a clear color. Now it makes up the neck, but not its actual neck. So you can't see it from the front, but from the back, because it's like the structure of his neck, like the underline of his neck. So when you turn around, you can see it, but there's so little of it you can see that I'm like, if I could do it in like red, block red, which I think those were slightly cheaper but still expensive, that it wouldn't make a difference. But most of the internal pieces, it could be any color, because there was some blue, like 3 high block pieces, 2x2 block pieces, and they were in like some random color, but you could be any color because they're inside, you wouldn't see them. So I'm thinking one day I might actually finish that off, and what I'll do is I'll just I've already got semicircle cylinder pieces, but in a clear. I'll just spray paint them black. I don't care. Like,
like that.
But if it means you've got that set, that like it's not like anybody's walking in. I've said this before. Nobody's walking in my room and looking at it. If I end up showing it on social media at all, you probably wouldn't see it anyway. And I don't even care about telling people. But I'll be like, look, I've got Darth Maul's bust, closest you're going to get to it without having all the actual pieces. Still looks good on display, whatever. But it's cost me a fraction of the price.
Just get a Temu one.
Yeah.
No one would tell though, would they?
Yeah.
Like, you know what
You
I mean?
can get one on TikTok Shop for like 40 quid.
Yeah.
That's it. No, I don't know if I go that far. What the fuck have I done here?
I do it all the time. Like well, not me, but like my mother-in-law is addicted to like just building sets. So now she's gone down the Temu route. Fuck me, I go in her house. I'm like, what is this fucking shite here?
The only one I've ever seen that I actually would be tempted to buy because you guys probably won't remember it, but I've seen it on like what I don't know if it was Temu, but one of those kind of things. But it's a building set with Lego. But and I was tempted to maybe try and order it because it's so cheap, and then just so I've got the parts list, and then order all those parts in real Lego. But his number Johnny 5. Have you ever seen that from Short Circuit?
No.
Where he's like, I have to try and find a picture of it. I think you guys would probably recognize it if you've seen it. Anybody else out in the chat knows what I'm talking about. That's actually pretty cool, I think. Like any 80s type stuff or 80s, 90s stuff like that, where they made Lego sets of it. I thought it was fucking awesome. Let's see if I can find it now.
How's the build going, lads? What are we saying?
I'm doing quite well, actually.
I think I'm nearly done, to be honest. Anyone watching the Fallout show?
Oh, it will be, yeah.
I watched the first season. I haven't seen it.
When's it come out?
It's out. It's already out. It came out yesterday.
Fuck off. I thought it was like after Christmas.
It came out yesterday and comes out weekly. Man, I'll watch that thing straight away, mate.
Shit, yeah, I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
It is, mate. It's just like
Is the first episode good?
Yeah, it's so good, mate. It's just like here's the game, but for real, and you're like, this is amazing.
Do you guys recognize this?
Yeah, no, I do actually. Yeah.
It looks like Wally.
Nah, it's what's his name?
It's
What's
very
his name?
similar. Johnny 5.
Yeah,
I don't have a clue.
I've seen the film.
That's like 13 quid. It's fucking great. It's a great movie, but yeah, the actual set looks pretty good in fairness. For 13 quid, I might be tempted to buy it and then just because it looks like all just Lego pieces, but as long as I can get them in similar colors, I might fucking order it. Look at it. The detail on it is pretty good. Like, so yeah.
Yeah, it does look good. Shout out to
pound 78. Anyway, fuck it.
Make sure you've done it. Like, how the hell are people making money on them?
I just had a quick look on Instagram and it's like fucking Message City. Everybody's obviously started to reply to my. I'll have to get into them later.
See, are you on it? Yeah. Are you on it for the full shebang on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm booked in, so
Booked in for the full boy. Well, as much as you can stay for, at least.
I'm not working, so what is that?
I'm gonna keep smashing the cups of tea I am on Sunday night.
You're pissing like a racehorse.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can spend more on the toilet, mate.
I'll just have a jug under the table. It's all right.
Nice. Anybody else out there in the chat actually building right now? Let us know. What are you building?
Fridays are a good night to build. It's a good build time.
I always feel a little bit bad because there's a kind of like an unwritten, undiscussed kind of thing that you try not to clash with other people's streams, especially if they do one regular.
Yeah.
If we threw this up and then someone else did a build stream, then obviously you ain't gonna say shit about that. But I think I remember Greg messaging before when we did a live stream saying, "Oh, you're doing a stream the same time as me," and he wasn't saying like "fucking how dare you" or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to Greg, like, but
I'll beat him up.
it did it did cross my mind, and I was just like, yeah, kind of clash.
It's hard though, isn't it? Because there's that much content out there, like streamers and stuff. You're gonna have to cross paths with people at some point. Do you know what I mean?
You're gonna piss on someone's bonfire at some point. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and I'm not concerned that I'm not taking fucking viewers away from him at the end of the day. Let's be fair. So if it was the other way around, then it might be a different story. But it is where it is, like, you know. But
he's a sound guy anyway, and he ain't gonna.
Greg's a lovely bloke. Lovely bloke.
Ain't gonna be any dramas like it.
No, it's not that what I was worried about. I was just saying that that might have been why we were quiet at the start of the stream, and then all of a sudden a bunch of people dropped on because I don't know whether his show might have finished.
I did think that with Ostif's stream when he announced it, I did think was going to clash, but it's a charity one, isn't it?
And it's 24 hours, so at that point, you're just fair. I think anything's fair game on a 24-hour stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he did do something last year similar, so we were kind of expecting it anyway. So
yeah,
also expecting a cheeky invite, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I say that I don't even know. I can't remember whether I invited him to the show on Sunday. I think so. I probably have.
This C3PO build's class. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, Kirsty had some fun with it, but she was missing one piece. And she had an extra piece, and I went through to check, and she was right. It was like a 3x3 plate. I know you don't see that very often in black. She had like an extra one, and it was something else that she should have had that wasn't in there. And I remember speaking to Martin about it and saying, "Did you have this?" And it shows like 2 in the inventory, but I looked, and she had both of them in there. So there was an extra one, and then she was missing something else.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever got around to complaining about it. I think it was because it was something freaking simple that I had in my collection.
Got it. I've had that in the past. Like I think with the Django Slave 1, mine had like I reckon at least 8 pieces missing, and I had them all in my parts anyway. And they were just parts that were like, they might have been a bit difficult to find, but I was just like, sod it. I'm not going to bring up. Kick up a fuss with Lego for the sake of a few parts. Like I've built it now. These parts are sitting in my bin anyway, not being used. Like, it's just is what it is.
If it was a catastrophic piece that stopped her from putting, I dare say if she was missing the 3x3, then that would have been a piece that she would have needed. But it was like an external piece. I don't remember whether it was like one of the gold lacquered pieces from his back or something like that. I can't remember. I was just like, it's not worth the aggro, just fucking it'd be online to order that. So
not like when with my Death Star not coming with the hot tub trooper.
Yeah, that's fucking wrong. Lego fucked you over there, mate. That's wrong.
Oh, you didn't get the hot tub trooper?
Of course I did.
No, he didn't get the hot tub trooper, just in case Lego's watching this fucking amazing huge channel.
Lego, thank you for sending me out my replacement hot tub trooper. I really appreciated that.
Bastard. Don't fucking deserve it, mate.
I fucking do. I was defending that set for fucking months.
Did you at least get your free 4,000 points?
You are.
They always try to like sweeten the deal with like 4,000 Lego points, and I'm always like, that's not good enough. They end up giving me like.
I didn't just say the fig. I said the whole bag.
Ah, right, okay.
So last actual hot tub as well.
So last time that happened, every time I have a gripe with Lego, they go, obviously they're really good. They're like, oh, we'll send it out straight away. And I'm like, no, I want something extra for my inconvenience. I want this or I want that. And they're like, yeah, all right. And then you just keep pushing the boat. I think What was the one I had? Ambush on Ferrex for free. The ambush from Ferrex for free. The replacement parts and 60 quid's worth of Lego points put on my account.
That's sick. To be fair,
the best one you've ever
bang on.
The best one you've ever done, though, CJ, was the one you genuinely did by mistake, which was the thingy one.
Which one?
Wasn't it? I can't remember right now, actually. I'm thinking, didn't you not get, there was no GWPs? So
right. Okay. Went along social, went to the Lego store. They said they didn't have any GWPs. I ordered it online. I then went back to the Lego store about 20 minutes later, and they did have GWPs. I tried to cancel my order online. They already sent it out. So I bought it in the store anyway. When they sent me the one that I bought online, I just sent the set back, but not the GWP, and then they never billed me for it. So I got 2 foul beasts out of it. So one was free. I got 3 now.
Yeah, that's sick.
And we had what's his name on Brickwitch the other week, and he was saying that he ordered a large set, got like 2 or 3 GWPs, but the GWPs got sent out. The main set never got sent out, and but all of that got sent out after they told him that unfortunately the set wasn't available. So basically, he had the email to say, "Sorry, it was a Bricklink designer. No, not Bricklink. It was, I don't know what it was. It was the Mountain Fortress or something like that. Whatever it was." He ordered it. It was in his basket. He's got his 3 GWPs, whatever. A couple of days later, he gets an email saying, "Sorry, we're out of stock. We're not going to be able to send it to you." And he's like, bummed, pissed, whatever. 2 days later, all the GWPs turn up. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I think, so there's a big Lego warehouse in Birmingham, I think it is.
There definitely isn't one here.
In Birmingham. No, it's where they it's where they process all the returns and shit.
Right.
I think it's up that way somewhere. Anyway, I think they hold they hold stock up there, like the GWPs and stuff. They send them out locally, and then all of the main sets come from Belgium or Poland or wherever they come from, or Denmark or whatever. But I think GWPs get held locally in the UK, and that's why they always come separately, or sometimes they come separately.
That'd be sick if it was like a place you could go visit.
I think it's literally just a warehouse, because when I returned Barrack Dur, I had to send it to somewhere in Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham, something like that.
There's nothing nice in Birmingham.
I know, there isn't.
Apart from me.
What part of Birmingham, though?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm right by the airport. So, like, it's like I don't class myself as town centre, but I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from it. So to like people outside of Birmingham, you'd say, well, you're pretty much in the town centre, but I'm not.
So you're in between the airport and Birmingham town centre, or Birmingham centre?
I'm literally a 1 minute drive from the airport.
What we're saying, Sheldon or something like that.
I'm right by Sheldon, yeah. I'm Alton, I am.
Okay, so you're the right side of Birmingham, in my opinion.
Yeah, I am. Definitely the
like in between Coventry and Birmingham. Yeah, you don't. I as long as you're at like Wolverhampton, like. That's what I mean.
The Black Country.
Wolverhampton and Dudley and all them places like this.
Yeah. Yeah, some of my family are from the Black Country, and it's just, it's minging, mate. Especially like Walsall and that. And no offence if you're from Walsall and you're listening to this stream, but what a dump.
So you getting any Lego for Crimbo?
Yeah, I'm getting I've definitely got the Cantina.
Oh, really?
It, and I saw it under the bed, so. And then I think my mum and dad have bought me Lego this year, which they never normally do. So yeah, I'm optimistic about that, because obviously they haven't got a fucking clue what I've got.
Yeah. My folks do the same. My folks tried it once, and I was like, "Yeah, cheers." And I was like, "Man." They did a token effort because my parents are old school, and they're like, "You're wasting your money." Like, shut up.
Yeah, my mum and dad used to be like that. They were like, why are you spending so much fucking money on this? But now they're at the point where it's just like, yeah, is what it is, isn't it? But I'm definitely, definitely got the cantina. So I'm going to be building that after Christmas. That's why I sort of want to get these sort of sets that I've got done and out of the way, so I can just go full hammer with that.
Before you know it, you can have no sets left to build.
I know, but I don't mind that. Like, it's rare for me to have a backlog like this.
I'm the same. Right.
It's weird. If I buy something, I'll just build it.
Just get it done. Get out of the way.
But this probably like the last couple of months, anything I've bought, I've sort of just kept aside for this time now. And I am glad of it, to be fair, because it's given me something to do.
Between doing Lego and playing on my PlayStation, like I'm proper just like chilling out on my
What do
time.
you play?
I play solo. I play like solo RPG games. So like at the minute, I'm playing through again Horizon.
Right. Okay.
I love like just sitting there and crowing it and like playing a story, like a proper story through play game. Like it'll either be that, it'll be Fallout. I haven't played like proper multiplayer in ages, but like Call of Duty, nah. Battlefield maybe. And what was the other one? Everyone keeps telling me to buy Arc Raiders, so I'm like,
Do you know what? My favourite game I've ever played, and even to this day, nothing will ever top it. Final Fantasy X, and I
played absolutely none of the Final Fantasy games.
You'd like them, mate, if you're into like, your RPGs and that sort of stuff. I know it's not, but single player stories, as we get older, they're just so much more. It's just easier, isn't it? Like you can play at your own pace, and it's just, yeah, it's sweet. I can't be asked, like you say, I can't be asked with Call of Duty these days. So obviously, we're the generation that grew up with it, aren't we? But these days I can't be asked for it because I'm not playing it as much. Well, I don't play it. I can't be asked to hop on and just get slaughtered.
There's too many sweats nowadays, and like I just like playing offline games with a really good narrative, something I can really sink my teeth into. I think that's why like Fallout is my favorite franchise of all time, and I think it's just because the games are timeless as well.
Have you seen that Fallout mod that someone's done, and it's like Fallout London?
Yeah, the Fallout London's, Fallout Miami is a few. I haven't delved into the mods because I did a lot of modding on Fallout 4 and it ruined my experience. And I have to try one of these story-based mods because they're like the one that they've just brought out a re-release for New Vegas, like a mod for New Vegas.
Right, that's a sick game.
And they basically it's my favorite. It's my favorite game of all time. And it's basically like a reskin. It's basically Fallout New Vegas remastered. That's what the mod is. And it's got pucker new voice actors and all, and motion capture, like add some money. But I'm like, just give me a new game, like, do you know what I mean? That's what I want. Just give me a game.
What are you excited for out the 2 Star Wars games that got dropped?
The Fate of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just going to be it's going to be KOTOR remastered, isn't it? Effectively. Or like it's going to be a KOTOR sequel, like. Hope it's made by the people that made KOTOR, so hopefully it's not going to be like Star Wars Outlaws. It was just a pile of shite.
Our Outlaws was terrible, wasn't it? And I was so hyped for it.
I tried as well. I tried so hard, mate, to like the game. It was just awful.
Yeah, it was so shit.
But I also don't want this. Like I think I said it in the group chat. I don't want Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic or FOTOR, as I'll start called FOTOR. I don't want that to be a new Eclipse, mate, where it's just like false promises and like never delivers.
It's mad, isn't it? How they can drop a trailer like Eclipse, and it's a sick trailer, isn't it?
Yeah,
just do absolutely nothing with it. It's it's just all fart, no poo in it.
Yeah.
Like, what are they playing at?
Well, it's like we're still waiting on the KOTOR remaster as well. Like, I'm still waiting on that. When we saw that little clip of like Revan, I was like, whoa, here we go. And then, yeah, that's been how many years now?
They need to stop teasing shit that they're just not going to do.
I reckon they should just make a game and then bang, come out of it. Like, say, like, oh, it's going to be releasing in like 6 months. And you're like,
yeah, that's the way to do it, isn't it? I mean, like, it's not even just games, like shows and films as well. Like, we were supposed to be getting that Lando series, weren't we? That's nothing's come of that. We were supposed to get a movie, weren't we? And it was called Rogue Squadron, was it?
Yeah, Rogue Squadron. Yeah,
didn't get that. It's just like, just stop announcing shit unless you know it's like maybe a year away or something.
Well, at one point, we had Squadron, we had a untitled trilogy from Rian Johnson, we had Kevin Feige trilogy, a Taika Waititi film, and there's like 10 films of like in the works, and so far, fuck all's coming out, apart from the Mando and Grogu film. Like, that's things. Like, are we even getting a series next year apart from the Darth Maul animated show?
We're getting Ahsoka. Well, we should be, but apparently it might be delayed now. But yeah, we're also getting a Vision, like one of the Vision's sort of stories. We're getting a full-blown series on that. I think that's next year too.
What happened to getting series that you'd watch a series in the November and then you knew, season 2 is going to be next November. Season 3 will be the following November. Like, that it's going to get pumped out. Like, that's what I like about Fallout. So we've just started season 2, and they said season 3 starts filming next year, and they're going to punch it out as quickly as possible. And people are like, oh, good for them for bringing it out as soon as possible. And it's like, that's what it always used to be like. And now, like, over the last sort of like 5, 6, since COVID, it's slowed right down.
I suppose with Star Wars, they've just got their fingers in too many pies, haven't they? You know what I mean?
You say that, what? Like, what new Star Wars shit's coming out?
But it's they've got like Starfighter being worked on. Obviously, Maul has been getting worked on. Ahsoka season 2. There's supposed to be like that Dave Filoni, his Mandoverse movie at some point, isn't there? They've just probably got so much shit they're working on. But you're right, we like Fallout. It's one thing at a time, and it's just boom, let's work on this, make it as good as possible, done. Do the next thing. And Star Wars are just sort of like, I don't know, they could probably do with cutting down on content maybe, and just spending more time and focus on less projects.
Yeah,
I mean,
I get like games. Games is a different kettle of fish. That shit takes years to make and do really good. Like, but films and series don't. Like, you film it, you edit it, you put it out, it's done. Like, I make it sound really simple and easy. But compared to like building like a game, like a really good AAA game, like GTA, that shit's been in the works since like GTA 5 got dropped. Like, what? How many years ago now? When did GTA 5 come out?
2013, wasn't it?
13 years ago it came out.
Mm.
And they've been working on GTA 5 since then. Like, so, like, to make games like that, I understand. And that's the problem with Outlaws. They've like only been building it for like 2 years, and that's why it's shit. Or like Fallout, for example, they made Fallout 3. Then they were like, this game is really good. Like, people have loved this game. We'll make Fallout New Vegas. But they just piggybacked off the Fallout 3 game, off the like core of Fallout 3. They just reskin the game. So it's easy to do that type of shit. The problem is with like Star Wars is they don't have a good game to base off. If they just do one heater game, you can make a ton of other shit off the top of that. But, and like the films, like this is the thing with the films, right? So with the films in the series, go back 10 years ago when peak Marvel was banging out series after series after film after film. You get like 7 films a year, mate.
Yeah.
Like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse was like pumping them out like no tomorrow. Yet now we barely get any Marvel anymore. We don't barely get any Star Wars. Like, the brakes have firmly been pumped.
It'd be so interesting, wouldn't it, to be a fly on the wall in some of these fucking Disney meetings and that.
Bob
Just
Iger.
to hear what they talk about.
And then you got the whole like, did you see Paramount pulled out of the deal? They bottled it.
What, with Netflix?
Yeah, so Netflix were putting in the $80.7 billion offer for Warner Brothers Studios.
Yeah.
And then Paramount tried to do a hostile takeover of like 120 billion, and then a week later they bottled it. So Netflix are getting Paramount, or not Paramount, Warner Brothers. And I'm there like, oh, that's the Lord of the Rings, that's DC, that's fucking all sorts of other franchises. Like, how are Netflix going to handle this shit?
Wow. Yeah, sorry guys, I went to help Kirsty with something and fucking got gloss all over my fucking hands. I can't get that shit off.
Sure, it's gloss.
Painting your nails.
Hmm?
Been painting your nails.
Yeah. No, I was just touching up Maya's windowsill, and I'd left the lid off the paint, so I went to put it back on. I got fucking paint all over my hands, and of course, you try to wash it off, it just fucking spreads, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get the terps out, like.
So right, Sam was nappy with me. I was playing darts and I dropped coffee. I knocked my coffee and it went all at the wall. She was like, "You fucking dick."
That's a bastard to get off as well.
Yeah, well, I scrubbed it. I scrubbed, like a scouring pad that you use to wash your dishes.
Yeah.
I got one of them from under the sink and like just scrubbed the wall because it's water-based paint in it. So I just scrubbed it, and it's definitely got most of the coffee off, but it needs to be repainted.
Yeah, you've took the paint off with it.
Yeah, 100%. But like the coffee was just, it looked horrendous, like on a white wall. Do you know what I mean?
Are you going to get any of the smart sets, Siege?
I want to get the cheapest smart set just so I can see what this figure's all about, but I think it's just a colossal, like, fucking what the fuck are we doing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm actually quite happy that there's stuff coming out that I know I'm not asked about. So it's like the wave I can ignore and save a bit of dough.
Why are we fixing a problem that don't exist though? Like leave that smart fig shit for like the city sets or like an icon set, like it's like a one-off.
Yeah.
I mean, just leave it for that, because it's fine all going in play sets now, but as soon as that smart fig or this smart technology makes its way into a UCS set, mate, your £200 May UCS sets start turning into £280 to £300 UCS sets, mate. You're like, mate.
Well, that's it. They're not at the moment. They're not even doing anything with it, from what I can gather, that people really give a shit about. So,
well, they're saying it's going to piss a lot of parents off as well, because they buy Lego for their kids to keep them off that sort of shit, away from technology.
Oh, isn't it like app enabled? Like the Mario thing, I thought it was just like it made sound and shit.
I don't know, but it's just.
I thought it made sounds and shit, but apparently you got to charge it. I was like, you charge a fig? What the fuck are we doing? Charging a fig?
got your fig plugged into the USB, like.
Sam would be like, CJ, I need to charge my phone. Sorry, love, can't. My fig's on charge.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it's going to work, but I think it's just I think it's just more appealing to the younger generation. I don't think it belongs in 18 plus. So
yeah, keep it away from that shit. Do you know what I mean?
Not that that's all we fucking buy anyway, but.
Or what they do, they sell the smart technology separately, and then I can like record or download my own sound effects off the internet and put it into the smart fig, so I can get them saying some really questionable stuff.
Nice. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think they're kind of trying to do it to compete with these other brands that are doing like lighting bricks and stuff. But like, just do that. It's like sometimes I think they're trying to be so original that they like refuse to It's just fucking do some some. They've dabbled with it with like bar door and stuff, but do it properly. Like do it, not just a fucking block that lights up. Do like lighting.
Let's put people out of business. Let's just start making light kits. Imagine that Lego start making light kits, mate. Just put like loads of businesses out. Like, yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah, but even if they did something like that, but it's like I feel like that they're trying to compete with that market, but by doing something completely fucking different that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
So, but again, it goes back to like what Hive was saying, in that and obviously this whole bubbles burst thing, where I feel like they're trying to do too much other stuff that nobody really gives a shit about, rather than concentrating just on like fucking making the Lego sets that people are asking for.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be struggling, and they're gonna be like, oh, we'll have to fucking dial it all back now. I don't know.
Right. Done. Such a fucking so expensive. Like,
was it a good build though? At least
it's all right. It's not a bad little build. It's not quite 501st ATRT.
I took the stud shooter off already because it just looks ass, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking permanent, mate.
But was it an enjoyable build? Like, was it a fun build or no?
It's all right. Personally, you're buying it for the figs. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you're buying it for.
Yeah, there's nothing going to be unique building experience or anything about it, is there? So
exactly. The one good thing they do though is they put in free rangefinders in the set, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, can't have enough of that shit.
I just remember when people were like buying the fucking Jango Fett they want, all that rangefinder. It's like, yeah, that's a battle back, big shag. That's going to come out in like every. That's going to be a mainstay in every set in the next 2 years.
I can't believe people were paying like fucking. I saw people was paying like £8 for them. And it's just like, just have a bit of patience, like.
People are mental, mate.
I've got one bag left.
One bag left. Fucking hell, you've done all right on that.
The spider droids are pretty good.
Oh, don't start Mart on them. He hates them.
I don't dislike the spider droid. I just don't understand. Like, obviously, it comes back to the same argument about why haven't they done crab droids, right? But also, like, I don't think the older version of the most recent version of the spider droid was that bad. But at least it looked like it. The thing is like almost perfectly round, and they've changed it to like they've made it more squared looking, and it's just like, what the fuck? Why? Like,
where have I put that spider droid? It is here somewhere. There it is, next to the 8080s. The set it came in, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like it. To be fair, mine it's day and night. Like, it's black and white. Look at that.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. It definitely looks more like it from that angle in terms of like the face and stuff. All I'm saying is that it's not round on the top, and it's round. The fucking thing is round. In fact, it's more body than it is leg. When you see it in universe, I don't know. It don't really matter that much. It's such a small fucking thing. But it looks like you bricked the wall? What the fuck? What? I don't know what he means by that. I assumed it was a smarter version of that creepy Mario thing. Yeah, talking about same. I didn't know that. That's what you thought was, Liam, which I think that's what it is. But I thought it was just not app enabled or anything like that. I thought it was just like
it probably is. I'm probably wrong, but
I don't really know. When I saw the information about it, I was just like, yeah, whatever.
I need to bloody clean my shelves. They're a bit dusty.
Mate, my Lego is filthy, but I haven't got... Siege, have you still got a clean my bricks code?
I believe so, yeah. Don't buy one, man. It's so not worth it, mate.
Are they shit, are they?
Then, yeah, like, I would use a makeup brush, mate. I still use a makeup brush. I've got my one here. Like, it does the job, mate, but I wouldn't pay. They're like 80 quid, mate. I wouldn't pay that. That's mad.
No.
You might be able to find one on Temu for cheaper.
Did you get one sent out to you for free or something?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, out of the blue, they were like, "Do you want one?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." And then like 4 months later, one turned up on my door, man. I completely forgot. I was like, "Fucking hell."
That's fucking so sick.
4 months later.
Yeah, because they were sending them out to everyone at that point. But like they've got like a new one out now. But I use a makeup brush, or if you're ballsy, right? So I got Henry Hoover. They have an attachment where it like stops stuff going up the pipe. So I got like a mesh on the inside.
Oh yeah.
I've used that before.
Cool. I wonder if Josh has still got his.
Yeah, probably. He probably has actually.
Like, you can get cheap vacuums, can't you? But it's like, I don't want to get one that's going to fuck all my Lego sets up.
Mate, here's the thing, right? So it died. It died, and then I tried charging it, and because they have a cheap charger, they have like a cheap chip in them, all of my normal USB-C chargers wouldn't charge it. So I was like, it's fucked. So I had a complaint to Clean My Bricks. Now, like, you have to use the specific shitty lead that they give you, otherwise it doesn't work. And I was like, what the fuck is this Mickey Mouse company here? Like,
yeah. That's naff, that.
I can't complain too much. I got it for fucking free. Like, but if I had to pay for it, my mate paid for it, and I was like, "You fucking idiot."
Wally.
That's what I mean. Like, they do. It just looks so much easier than fucking dusting with a makeup brush. Because I've got makeup brushes up in the loft, but it's just like, oh, it'd be so much quicker to just whiz around with a vac. But like you say, I ain't spending fucking over. I wouldn't spend more than 30 quid on one, because if I'm spending 40 quid on a fucking vacuum, I might as well actually buy a Lego set with that and just fucking use a makeup brush. You know what I mean?
Yeah, loads of mine's dust, mate. Like, there's a lot of dust on. Luckily, I've got a room that not many people are in here. The windows are always closed. Like, it's not as bad as you think. Like, I haven't dusted anything properly in like 6-7 months, and it's not that bad. Like, you come in here and you wouldn't even know it. You'd only notice if you proper like went up to it and was like, oh, there's a bit of dust.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes I do like get the makeup brush out, and I'm like, the makeup brush can be a catch-22 because you're just moving the dust.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to build the pearl tomorrow. I'm so excited. We'll start building it.
Will you finish it tomorrow?
No, because how many pieces are in the Lion Knight's castle? I think it's like 4,000 pieces.
It's fucking hefty, isn't it?
I spread that bad boy over like a week.
Did you?
Yeah, but that's just because I was like swapping between building it, watching a series, playing on my PlayStation, playing darts, and then just going for that while Sam was at work. And Sam's now off work now until after Christmas, after New Year. So
I remember the most I'd ever done I think in the space of 24 hours, and bear in mind, a lot of that 24 hours, I weren't building Lego. I've been eating and sleeping and shit. I built Rivendell and the Shire. And
in like one hit?
I built the Shire as soon as I got it. I went and picked it up from the Lego store. When it got home straight away, I built it, and then was building Rivendell as well till late on the night, and finished Rivendell like the next morning. So that's like over 9,000 pieces. And I remember just after that, I was like, oh, I just don't want to touch a Lego brick again for like months.
I did the Star Destroyer in a day, and I did like a 15-hour like straight through getting it done.
Rough.
Yeah, it was emotional. Like,
you get it gives you horrible headaches and that, doesn't it, at some point?
Yeah, and your fingers start hurting and stuff. And
yeah, mad. I'm not looking forward to like. I'll probably move out of this house in a couple of years. Fucking taking sets apart, like to get because my stuff's in the loft. I ain't gonna fit some of the stuff actually through the hatch, so I'm gonna have to take stuff apart.
Back onto my world, mate.
Oh, do you have like? So you've got a converted attic. That's where like you do your Lego in it.
Yeah.
But you've still got like, have you got like a loft, like a pucker loft hatch with like ladders or?
It's got like ladders and ones that are like fixed and stuff, but it's not like a proper pucker loft hatch. Because of the way like, and I'm going to get a bit technical here, which is probably a bit boring, because of like my roof timbers, my structure, I couldn't actually fit a bigger hatch, so I've had to keep the one that was already in. So yeah, it's a small hatch. It's fine, like, but it's just things like the ventilator. I ain't going to be able to get that down. The barge will be all right. I'm hoping. Well, what I'll do is I'll get my his dad round, because he's 6'7", so I'll just get him to stand on in the fucking hallway, and hopefully he could just stand up, and just fucking lower it down, like.
So I got really lucky. So my attic isn't converted whatsoever, but I have since boarded it. But whoever owned this house before me, or the weirdos that owned it before me, they put in an extra large loft hatch.
Fire.
Nice.
So I was getting like pucker, like big timber boards up there. I can get like, I could fit the Star Destroyer up there, no problem. Like built.
That's so fire, mate.
The Death Star would slide through like a glove, mate. It would it'd be straight through.
I'm gonna have to set mine apart, definitely. And it's one of them, like, how the fuck am I gonna take that apart? Like, I'm gonna have to reverse bag it, which is just
mate. One big fucking bag, just empty.
Don't do it. You saw the pain and suffering I went through with the Millennium Falcon. Just reverse bag it. Just reverse bag the fucking thing. Don't make the mistake I did and just separate the fucking pieces and like just do it all as one big thing, because it was the biggest pain of 2 weeks I ever had in my life.
Nah, just put it all in one big fucking bag, right? The set, seal the bag up, and then just fucking punch the shit out of it till it's all in pieces.
Hives in the building,
and then
I'm dreading, because I'm probably going to be moving out of this house in the next few years. We're going to stay here for a bit longer, I think, just to see what the market's doing. But the day I have to move, I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ, like the amount of shit I've got.
You want to get like big food bags, like the Ziploc bags. When I moved into this from my mum and dad's, all the Lego I had, I just got like these massive Ziploc bags and just put the sets already built in them. And then if any pieces fell off in transit, at least I knew they were pieces for that set. You know what I mean?
So what I did was I spent the time and got industrial cling film and just cling filmed everything up, built.
Yeah, sick.
And then did that. I think this time I'll do the same thing again, or I might just put them in boxes. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But we only hope to move like a few streets away, because basically where I live is like it's the posh side of Hereford.
Yeah.
And I live at like if it was a tier system where I lived in the posh area, I'm in like tier 1, and we want to move to like tier 4, which is like 5 streets away.
Yeah. And
if I know what, if I'm moving, I'm just gonna walk up the street with the 8080 in my hand. I'm just gonna walk up the street. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna get all of my mates. I'm gonna like give all my mates like a token tenner for the day, or I'll buy them some beers, and then we'll all walk up the street with a set in hand each.
That's jokes. Better hope it's not raining, mate.
I'll make sure I film it as well. That'd be
it's always
I would say that'd be good content.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And don't do what my mate did last time, where we were moving boxes, and the Venator was in the corner of an empty room. And I said to him, I was like, just stay away from that. And because I was going to move it built. He was like, yeah, no problem. And he went, I need to get to the other side of this box. Did like a massive step over the top of this cardboard box and stood on the tip of the Venator, and the whole thing just went fucking whoop, flipped and hit the wall and just smashed into a million pieces.
Oh,
I
man.
kicked him out. I kicked him out of the flat. I was like, "Get the fuck out of my flat! I'm gonna beat you up." And he was like, "Okay."
The Venator's actually pretty like fragile, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's frustrating because, like, with UCS, I know, like, it's obviously very hard to design. I get that, but you want it to be fucking sturdy, don't you?
yeah.
Like, it's sort of what you're paying for. Like, to be fair, what's UCS set was I looking at the other day, and I thought this is just sturdy as fuck. The land speed is sturdy as fuck. I reckon I could volley the fuck out of that, and it moving. Even the sail barge is really good.
Yeah, the barge is good. The tie interceptor to an extent's pretty sturdy. The X-wing, the gunship,
you only have to look at it, it falls apart.
Yeah, mate. The gunship's pretty sturdy. Slave One's pretty sturdy. Razor Crest, I think, is pretty sturdy, but like Garrett, he's like manhandling. There's fucking, I don't know what he's doing with it. He's like making love to his Razor Crest, and it falls to pieces.
Who isn't?
I wouldn't trust the AT-AT. The AT-AT is a bit. Ooh.
Is it a bit flimsy?
I can move it around, but there's little pieces that fall off it, and I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And with a big set, it's hard finding where these small pieces go, isn't it?
The Millennium Falcon is. I genuinely think the Millennium Falcon's probably more. It's about as robust as like melted cheese, mate.
Really?
Yeah, like Darla, the pup. She's walked into just brushed the side of it a few times, and panels have fallen off the bottom. And I'm like,
fucking. See, it's frustrating, isn't it? It should be. They need to start making these UCS sets bulky, like thick. Like some of these play scale sets they're doing at the moment are really strong. Like the Onyx Cinder, the Ghost, they're so fucking strong. Like
the Chrome Turbo tank.
Yeah.
Come on, through that together on a fucking bender, mate.
Have you picked it up yet?
No, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna buy it for the figs and sell the build, mate. I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, I do want the figs. Well, I want the Galactic Marines. I'm not that arsed about Bakara. I haven't got a Kiadi Mundi yet either.
The only set I want out of that range, that release, that era of release, the only set that I want is the MTT. And
you're not K2?
Huh?
What about buildable K2?
Oh no, I do want buildable K2 SO. That's a sick fucking. The one I've been sleeping on recently is C3PO. I do want him because I want him to go with tubes and RCD.
Bro, you should have got it when it was on that Amazon deal. It was like 44% off. That's what
I'm banned from buying Lego at the moment because Sam's bought me, I think, like 5 or 6 sets for Christmas. So I don't know. The only thing I've had a go at, not had a go at, but jokingly was like, if you haven't got me the Jango Fett Slave one, I'll be annoyed because that was on 30% off at Argos.
Yeah.
And I would have bought it if she had
grabbed it then.
So last I checked, when you get spares, you don't get these.
That's not spare. That's not spare.
Just checked, mate. I got 10 of them. It says 9 in the instructions. All 9 are on my fucking set. So
there's definitely one. There's definitely one missing. I'm telling you.
I've counted all fucking 9 of them, mate. I can show
you.
You
sure? You haven't counted in Welsh, have you?
So let's have a look. Where is it? Where the fuck is it in here? There it is. There, look, right? 9.
Yeah.
9, right? Let me full screen myself first, because I thought I was had to check a few times. So you got one on the back there.
Yeah.
And then there's one on the side under here.
Yeah.
Same on that side. All the rest is symmetrical anyway. So there's those 2. So that's 3. And then you can just about see that there is there's 2 there underneath the cockpit, either side.
Yeah, that's 5.
two there on the front,
Yeah, 6, 7.
and then
6,
the other ones you can see them. Where the fuck are they? They're hidden underneath somewhere. Yeah, you see like behind the cockpit by here.
Oh yeah.
Where you can see that there's like a little gap underneath.
Oh yeah.
Those two there as well. So I got fucking 10. I had to check about fucking 20 times, but I'm like,
Oh, you got a freebie.
yeah, I was quite surprised. I got loads of fucking. The rest is obviously stuff you get. There's loads of spares for such a small set. There you go. Happy with that? Oh fuck! Nice little ship, actually. I can't remember the last time I had to put stickers on the set. I almost forgot how to do it.
I would happily pay an extra percentage on top of my Lego sets to have no stickers.
Mate, do you know what surprised me? Because I didn't look at any review. I've stopped looking at reviews of shit now. Like I just want to like enjoy it for what it is when I get it.
Same.
Lion Knight's Castle. It's like a 4,000 piece set. No stickers in it, mate.
That's fucking mad, isn't it?
Absolutely zero stickers in the Lion Knight's Castle, which was like heaven. Was there any stickers in the?
But there isn't anything like unusual in that. It's all like fucking the, the what do you call the sigils and stuff like that, and they obviously already exist, don't they? So
yeah, but obviously on the inside there's loads of like printed tiles and stuff.
Ah, okay.
It was like I was expecting there to be stickers for tiles and shit because sometimes they cheat out on that, and there was nothing, and I was like, wow. It's the same with I'm pretty sure the Black Pearl doesn't have any stickers, which is really cool.
Yeah, Liam said. I don't know whether you saw, but Liam mentioned that it's probably his build of the year.
Really?
You'll love the Black Pearl Padawan. It's probably my favorite build of the year. He hasn't finished his set yet.
Does it come with a plaque? I'm pretty sure it comes with a plaque. I hope it comes with a plaque. I'll be annoyed if it don't.
Night, Sarah. Sorry, I only just saw this, but good night, Sarah. Thanks for watching. Get some sleep.
The dual molded leg on C3PO is fucking class, isn't it?
Yeah, shame you didn't get it in a fucking $1,000 Death Star, isn't it?
I know.
You are right, though. Now you say that about the fucking nab. Well, not even that, because it's just, going back to what we were talking about earlier. I don't think we said enough, but you're buying a set exclusive to that.
No plaque on the fucking Pearl, mate. What the fuck?
And you get what you call a shitty GWP, and then if it does end up being the Black Saber, just fucking general GWP.
I think it will be, to be fair. Like Coop won't put out shit unless I think he fully believes it, will he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't do that, but people aren't going to be questioning like, "Oh, how big is it going to be?" Because you've already had Lego lightsabers, so they're not going to be fucking idiots and not scale it to the other ones. So it's going to be quite a beefy boy as well.
How big do we think this M1's going to be?
I think it's going to be similar scale, similar size as the X-Wing. I reckon it'd be like 2,000. I'm going to put a guess, 2,300 pieces, something like that.
How many pieces was the X-Wing?
I don't even think the X-Wing was 2,000, was it?
I don't think it's going to be 2,000 pieces.
I think it will. I think they're going to have to put so much fucking greebling on it, because otherwise they've got to make it different to the play scale. They've got to make, like, there's got to be enough of a reason for people to want to buy it.
That's a good point, but it is a lot more empty space for its footprint than the X-Wing is, if you think about it. Because the X-Wing, the nose is thin, the wings are thin, but there's 4 of them. But also, like the main part, the main kind of chassis, if you like, is chunky. But that thing is flat, really flat.
If you want a comparison, greebling, that's why I said I don't think it's going to be 2,000 pieces, or it's going to be shy. I've got the Y-Wing, the UCS Y-Wing there. That thing is just a fucking greebling mess.
Yeah.
Really lovely set, but it's greebling everywhere on it. That set was just shy of 2,000 pieces. And that's a big set.
You're probably right then. It probably will be shy of 2,000, which again, that's good thing, isn't it? Because it's going to be cheaper. I reckon it'd be like 220 quid on it.
1,800 pieces. 1,800 pieces. 100. What's the what? How much was the X? I reckon it'd be 200 quid.
That'd be good. But
what more? I've got it here. I'm in my pants, so
nice.
I've got it here. It's just a bit dusty.
I'd be more surprised if you weren't, if you had trousers on.
Play scale.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I mean. Like, what more can they do? Like,
it's definitely not going to be minifig scale, then, is it? Because that is big scale.
No way. They can't make it minifig scale because that's pretty close.
I think that is. To be honest with you, I would tempted to even say that might even be slightly bigger than.
I would say that this is minifig scale. That's what I would say. I would say that minifig scale. The thing is, right?
It's going to be like the Sand Speeder, where it's just fucking,
Yeah, it's going to be similar style to Land Speeder anyway. It's just bulked up, and you can't really put the figs in it.
But I can't see it with all those kind of thinned out pieces. I can't see it being like strong. Like, it's definitely going to be a delicate set.
Yeah, it's going to be flimsy as fuck.
That wing piece goes right out, doesn't it? Really fucking thin. Not the wing.
Fucking flimsy.
What do you think the fig lineup's going to be? Or do you reckon it's just going to be Grogu and Mando?
Just Mando and Grogu.
Or they might stick R4 in it. The one that was in the 4+ set.
Yeah, look at the Razor Crest. That had the what's it called in it as well, that blue dude in it. So
the only fig I thought, yeah, you're probably right with that. But maybe if they're going to throw one in, it could be like, I don't know, is it Carson Teva or something? Or Pelly Moto, the woman who's always who fixed up the N1 for us.
Do you know what would make me buy this instantly day one? A molded pit droid, mate.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
A molded pit droid, mate. Oh,
mate. I would love an exclusive Grogu, one that is just going to be in this set. And again, they wouldn't ever do that because it's just, I imagine it'd be such a pain in the arse. But like one where it just shows his chainmail.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking knackered, boys.
You want to call it, mate, if you want. With
yeah, I'm done.
We've done the 2 hours, haven't we?
Yeah, just a little over because we were a bit late. But guys, if you're watching in the chat, don't forget to go and subscribe to Pat and Nimble, but also check out tomorrow night. We're streaming on Liam's channel, so it'll be a build stream. So I got to dig out another fucking set to build.
You got plenty. So don't even act like you got nothing. You got everything.
Yeah,
I know. To be honest with you, I'm going to be so shattered by tomorrow. I'll probably just end up fucking talking. But so yeah, so me and Liam. So Liam's obviously trying to get his channel up and running. So appreciate the support there. And then obviously we got Ostiv's charity stream, which is starting tonight. Early hours of the morning for us guys, but later for you guys in the US or wherever you might be. So 9 o'clock tonight Eastern time. So what's that? 1 o'clock in the morning? No, 2 o'clock in the morning for us. No, wait, is it 9 o'clock it starts? I can't fucking remember.
I think it's an 8 p.m. start for him, so it might be like a midnight for us.
Yeah, so 8 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be 1 a.m. because they're 5 hours. He's 5 hours behind where he is. So 1 a.m.
1 o'clock in the morning for us.
Yeah, so that'll be 8 p.m. if you're in the US Eastern, and 1 a.m. here. So if you want to stay up, you guys are finished for Christmas, then check it out. Please check it out and stay as long as you can, 24 hours. A whole host of guys in there, some of them being in the chat tonight. Go check that out. And then also on Sunday, on this channel right here, these three guys, or us three guys, plus Whittaky and a few other hosts will be hosting a massive array of different guests. Everybody who's been on the show as a guest. I mean, I could have stretched it out to people who've popped on the show and thrown it out even more, but of course, then it would be just relentless. So any guest that's been on throughout the course of the year since our last Christmas episode has been invited along, and most of them at this point have probably said yes. It'll be half-hourly slots, so we'll start at 9 p.m. We're starting a later time at 9 p.m. Potentially, some of the guys, I won't be able to make it, but some of the guys are going to start at 8 o'clock just to have a bit of a chin wag. But I'm going to do 9 till 9:30 intros, getting to know everybody, what's everybody on the panel doing, get the hype going, and then from 9:30 we're going to be having like 3, 4, 5 guests or whatever it might be for half-hour slots, just getting some Christmas hype going, get a bit excited, and then booting them out ready for the next lot. And of course, if we don't have people in on a slot or whatever, or if it's quite calm or there's only a couple of people on, then some people might be welcome to stay a bit longer. We'll see how it goes. But that is your next 3 days on YouTube, guys. Plenty, as well as probably other streams out there. So plenty going on. Any closing messages or thoughts, guys?
Negative Ghost Rider.
I'll just say thanks for tuning in, guys. Siege, thanks for joining us. And yeah, you've wrapped it all up very nicely. You got plenty of good content coming your way, guys, the next few days. So
yeah, I've seen a couple of people mention in other chats. There's like, we need some. I think it might have been on Ostivs. Somebody was like, we need a stream to tide us over till this is starting, or whatever it was. So, so there you go, guys. You've got plenty coming up if you're into that kind of thing.
As a quick funny one, you get all these people that are like, one follower and I'll put a piece on my Lego set or whatever.
Yeah.
I was going to do that, but in reverse, one follower and I'll start dismantling everything.
Ready for the house move, like.
Yeah.
Bloody good stream. You don't have to build tomorrow, mate. I don't think I will, mate, to be honest with you, because I'm going to be shattered. But you can build and we'll just chat, and I'll keep the chat going for you, mate, and try and get it going. Sounds fantastic. Cool, man. So, yeah. So, there you go, guys.
One question.
Go for it.
The case I held for you for so long that you've now got, where is it?
Still in work.
You need to put that on your display behind you.
I haven't even fucking unpacked any of it. Still in the fucking packaging. Everything from Brickworld is still in the fucking suitcase, mate. Not all my sig figs, every sticker, my fucking hoodie from Brick Dynasty is just fucking sat there, mate. I'm a fucking terrible human being. But there you go. It is what it is. I will get around to it one day. I just want to do content on it. Because he's like, why don't you unpack all this stuff? I said, first of all, where the fuck am I putting it? Second of all, I want to do content. So I'm literally going to be like doing a video of me opening my fucking suitcase and going, yeah, I went to Brickworld. Now I kind of get it. I get why Brent was like what he was when he was like basically releasing his vlogs just before the following year. It's just time, like. It just
You should just pull one thing out and be like, I'm going to make a video about it and then explain where it's from. They don't have to do like the whole reveal of Brickworld. You could just take a piece out and go, I got this in Brickworld. Next.
Do a short.
I got this case. Yeah, I got this case that was held by Padawan for fucking goes on, and now I've got it, and this is what I'm putting in it. Right. Next video. Right. This is going to be this. You could do that. You've got loads.
I'm just between being busy and like wanting things to be like a certain way, and I don't know, just putting shit off all the time. I'm a chronic, what do they call it when you just fucking push shit off?
You're just a lazy bastard.
It is, mate. It's
like I plan to do a short. I've nearly got all of the Lord of the Rings figures. I'm going to do a short about every single one. That's what I plan to do. So there's 150 shorts I could make.
Well, what? So like talking about the fig and what it's from and all that kind of thing, is it?
Yeah, this is this fig. This is where it's from. This is how much it costs. This is how much it costs to buy now. This is the lore behind this character. Next one, right? This one. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea, mate. Yeah, I'll steal that. But with my sig figs. But yeah, anyway, right. It is what it is. Let's play the outro.
So, everybody.
Good night. See you guys soon.